Hey, what up guys? It's your girl, Flygirl Tee. This is a new experiment. It's the Flygirl Tee Show. So where it came from, I used to do the Flygirl Tee Show on radio, and now I'm kind of just converting it on social media. So YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. What I really want to do is keep in touch with you guys so I don't see everyone all the time. I want to hear your thoughts on the topics that we're going to have. I want to hear your opinions and reactions to what's going on. So next up though, I do like to give inspiration. So usually I interview someone, whether they've got an interesting story, whether you're like, hey, how does he do that? What's he doing? Next up, we've got DJ Moto. He's one of my mentors. He's practically my mentor. He is my mentor. My big brother as well. He kind of taught me the ropes, and a lot of you know him. He was one of the first guys that brought mixtapes out in Sydney. So yeah, check out our interview. Your career has spanned over 2 decades, yeah? What do you think the difference is between when you first started and now?
Well, it was analog days when we first started. It's totally different.
Just for the young'uns, can you just explain what does analog mean?
we didn't have to have those computer to have all the music, and then we had to go buy vinyls. I had to go to record shop, look for the songs you want to play this weekend, and you had to buy more than 1 or 2.
Yeah.
To last for like a couple of hours. So it was expensive hobby.
Yeah, you couldn't rip it off YouTube, hey, because YouTube didn't exist. So what inspired you, because you know, the stereotypical Asian parents, were your parents like that, or did they encourage you to go for DJing, or when you told them?
I think they've given up while I was at school because I never really went to school.
Oh yeah.
Me and my friends always sneak out and go play soccer somewhere.
Okay.
After the roll call. So we tick our name off and we go.
You naughty. So your parents were fine with you doing whatever?
I don't know if they were fine, but I think they're just giving up because I keep doing it anyway. Yeah, so they're just giving up.
So what even?
And besides, the person who got me to DJ was my mum anyway.
What? Really?
Yeah, so when I finished school, she was, because I had a lot of music anyway.
Yeah.
Because I used to love music, so I used to go buy CDs.
Yeah.
Lots of CDs.
Yeah.
And I spent all my pay on CDs, by the way, I think. And she one day came on a newspaper and says, DJ wanted.
Really?
Call this number. So I called.
And you got the job?
No. No way. They asked me, so do you have experience? I said, just at home. And they said, do you have variety music? I said, yeah, I got about 50 CDs. And I was serious though.
Oh.
And they were like, okay, we'll call you back. They never called.
So that was your first attempt at a gig.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that?
Just started playing at my friend's house for birthday get together or something. I used to bring my little CD mixing thing
Yeah.
to a friend's house, and because I'm antisocial, so I just stuck there, just play music when people are having fun. You know, that was my fun there. I didn't really like talking to people.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I started.
And when was your first paid gig?
First paid gig was Rudy Hill High School formal.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It was, yeah. It was I had no music. Still, maybe I had 80 CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had all these requests. I never even heard of these songs that they're asking for. And even the teachers come and ask for some oldies music. I never even heard of it.
Oh, the teachers.
But I had to do something, that's how I started. And every request I got from them, wrote it down and went to buy it.
Yeah, you got to start
You
somewhere.
have to start somewhere.
So you went from like the beginning phases, and then all of a sudden people are seeing your mixtapes. I swear, I think you were like one of the first DJs that ever brought mixtapes into Australia.
Not really, but yeah, it's like I think it got popular because I kind of ripped off a popular mixtape from the US, which was the Rectangle.
Oh yeah.
But before that, there was a lot of like other boys like DJ J from Central Station, Clever C. They had mixtapes, but I did it. I copied what was already kind of like popular.
Yeah.
But Rectangle CDs was all hip hop,
Yep.
and Australia's a little bit more R&B.
Yep.
So I just made an R&B version.
Yeah.
Rectangle. What a rip-off.
He lives in Australia now.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, in Melbourne.
Shit.
I
I
know.
didn't know.
Say what's up, Rectangle. So was he one of your inspirations? Who was like?
Yeah, well, mixtape inspiration was him because he had that. It was just his mixtape was pretty crazy. But like I was inspired by the local boys like Jay and like Clever C, those kind of boys because they were the it back then.
The it?
Yeah.
Like everyone knew them and they were like big in the clubs and stuff.
Yeah, they were just the man.
Yeah. Did you who did you bring out that you were yourself, you're like, whoa?
We brought out Rectangle first.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, he was
that was crazy.
Yeah,
and he probably wouldn't remember, but yeah, we did the Australia tour and also New Zealand.
Yeah.
And then I followed him everywhere, and then I actually DJ with him, so that was like highlight.
That's cool. That's cool. From every leap that you had in your career, I guess, were there any, because I like to inspire people with, other people's stories. So for your story, did you ever come across a roadblock or anything that hindered you, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, just like when I guess whatever business you're doing, you come across people, and because I like challenges, doing new things all the time. So I had a few different business partners for different things, and you always come across a shit one.
Yeah.
And when you put your all, your contacts, your experience, everything to the plate, and when your partner just snake you and take everything, and take everything, that's just like, it's no good. And how did I overcome it?
Yeah.
It's I just don't take it too seriously. If shit happens, shit happens.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
So what's your philosophy then?
Emotions.
If it just...
I think because I had my first ever business partner, which was the record shop, Joe.
Anthem Records?
Yeah. So Joe was really carefree.
Yeah.
He didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I think I learned a lot from him.
Yeah?
Like the way I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To let
Because
things
the
go.
islanders, they're very,
Yeah.
easygoing. Shit happens, shit happens.
Oh, okay. So
Let's
then
go
you
eat
took
KFC. You know what I mean? Like that's how they are. So I just kind of became like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't take it too seriously.
Okay. Well, if you were, you're very disciplined, do you think that's just your personality, or do you think that's the way that you were brought up?
I think it's a Japanese thing.
What do you mean?
I think Japanese people, they're just disciplined. I think so.
Just born disciplined.
Yeah, I think it's the culture.
Okay. Well, give me an example. What do you mean?
What do you give me an example? What do you mean by
Like
in what way am I disciplined? Why do you think I'm disciplined?
Well, there's something you always say is like, you know, you got to treat it like a job, and do the work, and you're right. Like you have to put the work behind it. But I noticed that when you have a project in mind, or when you really want to set out to do something, nothing stops you. You just do it, even if you don't have sleep.
It's a Capricorn thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how we are.
Okay, very focused.
It's in our nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. That's Capricorn.
Okay.
You should know it.
Yeah, Capricorns, if you like astrology, they're very good in business. They're very, can be stubborn too, isn't it?
Very
can be stubborn.
It's my way or the highway.
DJ Moto. And if you had some inspiring words for people who want to achieve something that they never thought they could, or they didn't even, you know, they want to be more than doing what they're currently doing, what advice would you have for them?
I think you try something. If you're not good at it, just don't bother. Because some people are born to do something, and also they're not born to do something. So
Stick
you
to
just
what you're
find
good at.
something that works for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just like soccer. You know, I love soccer. I wanted to be pro, but obviously it wasn't happening. So I went to the farm way. With DJ too, like I started not expecting to become this way.
Yeah.
But it was going this way, so I just stuck this way. You
Yeah.
know, that's what it is. If you're not good at it, just don't
Stop.
even bother. Just do it for fun.
Okay. Do it for fun.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, DJ Moto.
That was easy.
Thank you so much, DJ Moto, for coming along to the show. I really appreciate it. DJ Moto, y'all. Check out his SoundCloud, Facebook. Follow him everywhere because he has a lot of adventures. Next up, we've got Let's Talk About It. So this segment, it's all about, I want to talk about what's relevant, what we're talking about, you know, in the workplace, classroom, whatever is going on. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and we do the live so I can keep in contact with your reactions. So give me your reactions. We're keeping this interactive because I want to talk. I like talking to you guys. So I want to hear your thoughts when we're doing the live. Come and join us, okay? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Flygirl Tee is the handle, or DJ Flygirl Tee. We're gonna have one of my boys, Raf. He's co-producing with the show, part of the Fly crew. So coming up next, let's talk about it with Raf.
Chris Jones. Go.
All right, so I really wanted to create Let's Talk About It. I wanted to engage because, like, I don't see everyone the way I used to. Not out as much, like, with everyone at the same place all the time because everyone's got their own lives. So why don't we, if we're on YouTube, if we're on Facebook and Instagram all the time, why not just talk here? So I don't know who's gonna pop on. We'll see. Be part of the conversation. I kind of want to hear your reactions. I want have your say because I want to hear what you have to say. Whether it's, you know, you have a reflection or just interact with me.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be some fun.
Everyone's opinion will count. in this
Yeah.
segment.
If we disagree, then we agree to disagree. No harm, no foul.
And I'm just pretty much here to talk to T while you guys conversate to us. Then we can get your questions and then we'll answer them on the spot.
Yes, so Raf's going to help me bounce. He's going to help me read out some comments. So there's someone going to be looking, and at least I'm looking at you guys while he's saying what the comments are. So make sure you write down what you think or whatever comes up. But last week, I really wanted to do this last week because it all went down in in the hip hop scene, of course. It might be a little bit dated now. A week is a long time.
About 2 weeks, I reckon.
Whereas
Week or two.
It's all right. We're still testing this out, so it's good topics to practice on. Okay, so all right. Obviously, MGK and Eminem, they have their lyrical beefs going on. MGK pointed out, "Hey, Eminem's a rich, angry guy. Why are you so angry, dude? You could be better." And then he's like, no, now I'm the god, I'm the rap god, all this kind of stuff. And Eminem finally, a bit delayed. How long does it, what? Like,
It took him 3 weeks to actually reply.
it's 3 weeks. So someone was like, oh, if he doesn't answer in 3 days, that's it. And like what do you think is acceptable in like a reply to a diss track?
I think nowadays it has to be days.
Days,
Days.
really?
Nowadays, because before when it was like Jay-Z and Nas, it took like 6 months or 8 months, I'm not sure, but it took months for Nas to reply to Jay-Z.
Yeah, because you gotta like
Because
record.
that was the day without the internet. Like now it's the internet, everyone's more accessible to music. Everyone forgets an album after a week. Now they need to, if you don't ride the beef wave within that week, then it could wear out. And,
What up, Marsha? Hey, she's on our live
There you
Facebook.
go.
Yay.
But like, what do you think about the whole beef in general?
Well,
Who won? Who do you think won?
I reckon Eminem, hands down. He smashed MGK for real. Like, MGK was very catchy. He made some harsh truths out there, which was good. He made some valid points. But Eminem, hands down, is still the rap god, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course. That's going to be like everyone's answer. As in, like, Eminem's going to be the top dog. He's going to be the rap god, as he says.
Yeah.
But I think Expectation was the real competitor in this thing, because like when MGK released his song,
What up, DJ K-Time?
no one really expected him to go as hard as he did.
Oh, who?
Like MGK when he dropped his thing, and then everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this guy actually can actually
That's
spit
some
something."
balls,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then when Eminem 3 weeks later, he built that whole like anticipation for is he gonna reply? Is he gonna reply? And
Yeah.
everyone is gonna expect him to, like, destroy MGK. Like he's gonna end his career, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But I think the build up to 3 weeks actually made a more expectation, and then everyone's expectations were kind of let down. Some of them were. In my opinion,
I still think it was good.
It was good. I'm not
Like,
saying it
feel
was
like
bad.
It's like
I'm just
MGK.
saying.
How long do you reckon MGK had to write all those diss punchlines? How long do you reckon it took him to write that track?
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a bad track. I'm just saying that everyone always expects, the top like lyrical shit from Eminem, and then if he doesn't, the expectations are way too high, that anything will just be like not below expectations.
Yeah, if you're tuning in, hey, Marsha's all the way from China listening in. We got Soccer Girl that just joined us. Hey, what's up? And Jack S. Hey, what's up? We're talking about the MGK and Eminem battle. Who won? Have your say. I know it's a bit delayed, but I'm trying this for the first time, so I just want to have a go. This is the topic that we can talk about. Hey, Lek, what's up? Hey, Amy. All right, cool. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think? Who won? MGK, Eminem? Who's the battle? Oh, yeah, and plus,
But we both agree that Eminem won, right?
well, we agree Eminem won, but I want to hear what everyone else
I know,
reckons.
but we're just on our
We're gonna
end.
vote. We're taking
Eminem
a
won.
poll. We're live. So wait, also, what's his name? MGK, I think, was doing support act for Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
And he fully got booed off the stage.
Well, apparently that's fake news. As in, like they inserted booze. Someone made the video and inserted the booze in it.
Oh, that's
and
so
then,
easy.
MGK released the video of him the actual
real
same
one.
video of the real footage that
He
didn't
could've-
have any
he
booze,
could've
had
just-
cheese.
He could have just like silenced it.
Yeah, so like
And overlay. You can create anything now. It's all about
that's the
deception.
internet. Yeah. So it's interesting, but I think the beef's pretty much ended. I don't think anyone's gonna reply back to.
You don't think they're going to go back and forth? Oh, and then my boyfriend has a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
He reckons that it could have been just a publicity stunt.
Oh, it could be.
That
of course.
they could just
never out of the question.
have like, because that would be like genius to like bring it back
But
to life.
at the end of the day, who's the stunt for? Is it for MGK
Both
or
of them.
Eminem? Because like I don't like.
Theoretically, it would be both of them because MGK needs to be known, so he needs Eminem's, someone famous to like rebuttal with, and then Eminem needs to be more relevant. So then it kind of works both ways.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, I do understand the conspiracy theory, but I just don't understand who benefits out of it. I think MGK benefits more than Eminem.
Yeah,
Because, like-
Eminem, unless they're friends, like in the
they never know
backseas,
that
and
could
they're like,
happen.
oh, and Eminem's, I'll give him.
But if the whole Haley
him.
thing was super serious, then
yeah,
I don't
no,
think it
I
would be
don't think
conspiracy
so.
theories.
No.
It's like, if someone hollers
That
at
was a
your
low
daughter,
That was a
saying
low
that your
blow.
daughter's hot, and she's
Would
like
you?
16 at the time.
If
nah.
you were doing a diss track, say to Nas or Jay-Z, one of the big rappers, would you like even use family as like a diss? I don't think so. That's not cool. Amy Louise says, Eminem always wins. Hey, what up, Frank? We're just discussing MGK and Eminem. Last chance to have your say, reactions, opinions. I want to hear it all, your reflections. Eminem or MGK? Who
Let's
do
move on
you
to the
think?
next topic while we
Yeah, while we'll wait for responses. Okay, next thing. So Nicki Minaj and what's that?
Cardi B.
Cardi
That's the
B.
other artist.
Cardi B.
That's
Oh,
the other
female
artist.
beef. The female
female
beef.
rapper beef, right? You know what it is? It's really Nicki Minaj versus what she was 5 years ago. Pretty much, because like Cardi
the hottest thing
B
before.
is the hottest thing right now.
Yeah,
And then
she's
Nicki
the new
Minaj is
badass.
seeing as kind of like on the way out to some.
Really?
Because once it, the whole female rapper state of mind thing is that if like a hot female rapper comes in,
Yeah.
another one will just move out. So that it feels like Nicki Minaj is versing herself 5 years ago, because like everyone always saw Nicki Minaj back then was like
The hottest thing.
Yeah, hottest
I don't
tracks,
think so.
whatever.
I think there's room for both. They have
Yeah,
different
there's always
styles.
room, but what the way it's laid out, it just seems like
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like how Nicki had beef with Mariah Carey, but I think it was all Mariah Carey.
No, but this is
Carey's
completely
beef.
different because this is rapper
Yeah.
versus rapper,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
yes.
Hey, DJ Eulers, what up? BDX Projects, what up? Rizia, I hope I'm saying your names right. Sorry, my bad if I'm not. Okay. If you were to have Cardi B in one corner, Mariah, what's her name? Nicki Minaj in the other corner. Rapper battle-wise, who would win?
Rapper battle-wise, I think Nicki Minaj would win because Cardi B has ghostwriters, right?
Does she?
Yeah, she has ghostwriters. She's the type of rapper that doesn't write her own shit.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, rapper beef type thing. I think
Yeah.
she's going for the whole thing, as in like she's open about it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And that she's going for the whole Diddy thing, like I'm not gonna be putting it out there that I write my own shit because I don't. Yada yada yada.
Well, what about if you guys can't see rap, sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm the other person.
So what about if it was like physical fight? Who do you reckon would win? I reckon Cardi B for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Cardi
Well, I don't know him personally, but like from the images, I think Cardi B would.
Cardi B's raw.
She's throwing shoes. Like,
You know you can kill people with
yeah,
stilettos.
stilettos, yeah. They're like boomerangs.
Like a
I
bullet.
swear. It's like she doesn't give a fuck.
I
Like,
know.
I think
Are we allowed to swear?
yeah, oh no, this is your show. Are we allowed to swear?
Oh no, it's gotta be tea friendly, yo.
Keep friendly, okay.
I'm no Cardi B.
I'll minimize. But I think maybe because I think Nicki Minaj is at a point of her career that she's kind of lost touch with the streets
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But I think because Cardi B's fresh from being from 0 to 100,
Yeah.
like she's got a bit more hunger going on for her.
But like both, you know what's interesting? Both the new up and comers, like the Cardi B and the MGK, both call them the bigger artists out about having blocked them. You know, having their releases backed up, having their releases blocked, or threatening, hey, if you work with him, like Nicki, if you work with Cardi, I'm not gonna F with you no more. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, why can't everyone be friends? I'm more like, hey, everyone, like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because like I think they're building up a story because all these battles have to be like wrestling. They have to have a story behind them. Like the biggest
Yeah.
battle this year has to be Drake versus Pusha, and that has the bigger story behind it. That's why it is probably the best battle this year
Yeah.
in terms of the content.
So tell me the
the edge.
backstory of the Pusha, the Drake beef.
Okay, so it's gone years back. Like they've been like.
So were they one
I
of
think
the-
Pusha was going at Drake constantly until like a track called Infrared on his last album, and then and then after that album dropped, Drake dropped his diss track on that same day.
So wait, were they friends back in the day? How do they even have relations? Like, do they?
I wouldn't have a clue. Like, I know Pusha always claims that Drake doesn't write his own shit. Oh, sorry.
That also surprises me that no one calls him out on it, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but everyone kind of knows Drake has ghostwriters.
Was he?
Yeah, everyone knows, right?
Does he? I mean, like ghostwriters for his singing shit, or it's not exact as in like, does he write his own raps, or is it just the singing shit that he has his ghostwriters?
Oh well,
I can understand that the ghostwriters are just for the singing stuff, but like a rapper without a ghostwriter, and he hasn't even been open about having ghostwriters like Diddy and
no, but
Dre
remember
and
he did a skit. Was it Saturday Night Live? One of the skits on one of the shows, and he was joking about having like reading lyrics and stuff like that, and it wasn't like a freestyle. It was like, haha, you got me. I
think that was more of because every time he goes on a radio station and everyone's like, oh, bust a freestyle, he brings his phone out, so he raps over his phone. So I think that joke was there, but I think the whole does Drake write his lyrics is still a mystery.
I reckon he does. Do you reckon?
Do you reckon he writes his lyrics?
I reckon he writes some of them, like most of them, but there's some stuff where it might be just like blah, and then other people will come.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon because to write a song, sometimes you need other ideas when you're vibing with people, right? Like, it'd be weird if I was just talking to myself. It's like easier if I talk to you, right?
Yeah.
So same thing when you're writing a song, it's kind of easier, like, oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? And then you kind of vibe. So I'm not surprised if you have a collaboration, because that's how music has always worked since back in the day.
Yeah, I can understand that, but like when another writer touches a rapper's verse, I think that's when it's a bit iffy. You can't claim that you write your own lyrics if someone else is touching your verse, type of thing. If it's a chorus, I can understand, because like chorus is chorus.
So what, it's more acceptable if it's...
I think it's a bit more acceptable if someone's
it's a
writing...
singer?
Yeah, if it's... singers, like, not... it's understandable, and like singers can get another ghostwriter to write their shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even ghostwriters, they're just... they're credited as writers.
But Drake is not even considered, like... I don't know, he's not considered like a freestyler, kind of like Eminem is, right? He's like hardcore lyricist, so you kind of expect more. Whereas Drake is like singer-rapper, so it's like...
But Drake's actually getting offended by all the people that are saying that he doesn't write his own shit.
Oh yeah, that would be annoying. Imagine like if you're, even with like high school, do you know there was a teacher in high school, I was like, why are you giving me a fail? I did this like, and she's like, because prove to me that you wrote that. She thought I wasn't smart enough. What a bitch. I'm like, yeah, if that was...
You would have wrote a diss track, right?
Oh, yeah.
Diss track to your teacher, yeah, of course.
I was like, I do know smart words, miss.
I know how to read. It's all good.
So I get you, Drake. I feels. Hello. We got Mish Paradise. Mish Paradise. In your face with the... I can't see all your name. We got Luca Brazzi, 94, joined us. Yeah, dudes, I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm not hearing anything. Hey, so that was our live interaction, but there was not many people interacting. So what I want to do is, when I have a live, you guys will be featured on the show, your reactions, your thoughts. So make sure you're being a part of all the lives, so then we can react live. You can put shout outs on there if you want. We'll give you shout outs. Make sure you follow us on YouTube /DJ Flygirl Tee, Facebook /DJ Flygirl Tee, and Instagram Flygirl Tee. Please keep in contact with us, because I want to know what you guys think. Tell me what you reckon. We're keeping it hot here, and I want you to be part of it, okay? So we'll see you on episode 2.